Yeah, I mean, I just think this is all nonsense. I loved the fact on Friday when Kate went to Wales on a visit, she gave her recipe for plum jam away for free. While Meghan's trying to make a shed load of money out of hers. And I would like to think Kate did that on purpose, would you?
I think she obviously
just to
did.
have a go at Meghan, because people do need to have a go at Meghan, I think. You know, I'm not interested. You know, she's not a housewife. She's not a, what do you call that woman in America? That blonde American woman who's got all the...
Oh, I know you
know what I mean.
Yeah.
She went to prison at one point.
Yeah,
Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart.
No,
there we go. Pub quiz question sorted. Yeah.
She's obsessed with, or has been obsessed with housekeeping, you know, gardening, cooking.
Greetings, Sussex supporters, and welcome to your favourite channel, Sussex Ambassador. We're here to bring you the latest and most accurate news about the Sussexes, to debunk the misinformation, and to celebrate their ongoing journey. We truly appreciate you for joining us today and being part of this vibrant community. We've got a lot to cover, so buckle up for an enlightening ride. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more insightful content. Carole Malone seems to have an unhealthy obsession with Meghan Markle's success. It's as if she's caught in a bitter loop, continuously criticising Meghan, undermining her achievements, and belittling her hard work. Carole's relentless tirades against Meghan are nothing short of perplexing, especially considering her insistence that Meghan is irrelevant. But let's dissect this for a moment. If Meghan were really so insignificant, why does Carole dedicate so much of her time, energy, and journalistic prowess to her? The contradiction is glaring. The truth is, Meghan's success seems to gnaw at Carole. Her thriving independence and accomplishments are a thorn in Carole's side. Meghan continues to flourish, carving out a path for herself that is independent, successful, and most importantly, self-sufficient. But Carole, it seems, is unable to digest this. In a recent attempt to tarnish Meghan's image, Carole spun a narrative suggesting Meghan was looking for money by selling jam, while conveniently painting Kate Middleton as a saint for supposedly giving it away for free. Here's a reality check, Carole. Kate's lifestyle is funded by taxpayer money. She doesn't need to sell anything because the public purse takes care of her lavish lifestyle. Meghan, on the other hand, works for herself, earns her own money, and is building a life that is independent of any handouts. Yet Carole conveniently overlooks this fact, choosing instead to stir up more unnecessary hate. What's clear is the deep-seated bitterness Carole harbours for Meghan's success. Meghan is not using taxpayer money, she's working hard, making a real impact, and yet she continues to be the target of Carole's spiteful criticism. The irony is palpable. Meghan is living her life, making waves, and yet those like Carole, instead of focusing on their own lives, are glued to Meghan's every move, more than the so-called working royals they claim to support. If Meghan were truly irrelevant, wouldn't Carole find something better to do with her time? In a recent narrative, Carole tries to smear Meghan's image by accusing her of being money-minded. It's an assertion that's as laughable as it is absurd. Carole spins a tale where Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, is somehow in the wrong for selling jam, while Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, is hailed a saint for giving it away for free. But let's take a moment to unpack this ridiculously skewed narrative. Firstly, Meghan's entrepreneurial spirit is something to be admired, not scorned. She's a woman who is making her own way in the world, earning her own money, and building a life that doesn't rely on handouts or taxpayer dollars. Selling jam, or any other product for that matter, is a legitimate way to earn a living. And let's not forget, Meghan's efforts are often tied to causes close to her heart, with profits often going to charitable endeavours. On the other hand, Kate's life is funded by taxpayers. She doesn't need to sell anything because she lives a life of luxury funded by the public purse. So while she may be handing out jam for free, let's not forget who's really footing the bill. It's not a gesture of goodwill, but rather a testament to the privilege she enjoys. Yet, Carole conveniently overlooks these glaring facts in a desperate attempt to tarnish Meghan's reputation. She vilifies Meghan's hard work and entrepreneurial spirit, while glorifying Kate's taxpayer-funded gestures as acts of generosity. It's a narrative that's not only ridiculous, but also completely unfair. But you see, the truth has a way of shining through, no matter how much some people might try to twist it. Meghan's success is a testament to her hard work, determination, and resilience. She's not looking for money, she's earning it. And there's a world of difference between the two. Carole, it seems, chooses to ignore these facts to stir up more unnecessary hate. But as they say, the truth always comes out in the end. And in this case, it's clear to see who the real hero of this story is. The British press, royalists, and their toxic trolls are incessantly spiteful and racist. These words paint a vivid picture of an obsessive, hateful crowd that's fervently fixated on Meghan Markle. Despite Meghan's decision to carve out a life independent from the royal family, and most importantly, independent from British taxpayer money, these groups can't seem to let go. Their obsession is palpable, their spite constant, and their racism glaring. It's ironic, isn't it? Here's Meghan, striving to live a life that doesn't drain the British taxpayer's pocket. And yet, she's still the subject of their constant scrutiny. Their obsession with Meghan is so profound, it's as if they've forgotten about the so-called working royals they claim to support. These working royals, funded by taxpayer money, live a life of luxury while Meghan works hard to earn her keep. Yet who do these obsessive groups choose to scrutinize? Meghan. Who do they choose to harass and belittle? Meghan. And who do they choose to flood their news headlines with? You guessed it, Meghan. It's as if they've chosen to completely ignore the fact that Meghan no longer uses their taxpayer money. Instead, they're glued to her every move, following her more fervently than the royals they claim to support. They're so engrossed, so fixated on Meghan, that they've lost sight of their own hypocrisy. And then comes the audacity. The audacity to pretend that Meghan and Harry are irrelevant. It's laughable, really. They spend countless hours, days and weeks obsessing over Meghan and Harry's every move, every word, every decision, and then have the gall to claim they're irrelevant. The level of delusion here is truly staggering. The audacity to pretend Meghan and Harry are irrelevant is nothing short of delusional. The obsessive, hateful crowd can keep trying to diminish Meghan's success, but the truth is clear. Meghan is thriving, and she's doing it all without them. Despite the unwarranted criticism, Meghan continues to thrive. She has proven time and again that she is a force to be reckoned with. A woman of strength, resilience, and determination, Meghan is a beacon of success, shining brightly, all on her own terms. She's not just making waves, she's creating a tsunami of change. Whether it's her influential fashion choices or her advocacy for important causes, Meghan is rewriting the narrative of what it means to be a modern woman in the public eye. And she's doing it all while being a mother, a wife, and an entrepreneur. Her success isn't just about the wealth she's amassed or the fame she's achieved. It's about the lives she's touched, the conversations she's sparked, and the change she's inspired. Meghan is making a real and lasting impact, and she's doing it all independently, without the need for taxpayer money or royal handouts. What's more, Meghan's happiness is evident. It radiates from her, from the way she talks about her family to the passion she puts into her work. She's found joy in her freedom, in her ability to live life on her own terms, and it's a joy that no amount of bitterness or resentment can tarnish. And let's not forget, Meghan's success irks the likes of Carole Malone and other critics. They seethe at her accomplishments, gnash their teeth at her happiness, and yet they can't look away. They're drawn to her, captivated by her, even as they deny her relevance. Their denial, however, does nothing to diminish Meghan's success. She continues to rise, continues to shine, continues to make a difference. And she does it all with a grace and dignity that is truly admirable. Carole, Kate, and the entire bitter crowd can continue their futile resentment. Meghan isn't stopping. She's soaring, she's thriving, and she's proving day by day that she is unstoppable. As we wrap up today's discussion, let's take a moment to reflect on the points we've covered. We've talked about the relentless bitterness of Carole Malone, a figure who seems to find joy in tearing down a woman who has chosen to live life on her own terms. Despite her claims, Meghan Markle is far from irrelevant. She is a woman of substance, working hard and making a difference with her own resources, not living off taxpayer money. We've also delved into the absurd narrative that Meghan is somehow less noble for selling jam, while Kate Middleton, funded by the public purse, is portrayed as a saint for giving it away for free. This narrative, driven by a bitter crowd, conveniently overlooks the fact that Meghan doesn't rely on the public for her lifestyle. And let's not forget the obsessive, hateful crowd, who, though they claim Meghan and Harry are irrelevant, seem to be glued to their every move more than the so-called working royals they profess to support. It's truly a testament to Meghan's impact and success. Finally, we've celebrated Meghan's unstoppable success. She continues to thrive, despite the negativity, proving that she doesn't need the approval of her detractors to live a fulfilled and impactful life. Thank you for joining us today on Sussex Ambassador. Your support means the world to us. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our content. Until next time, farewell.